Hello everyone, welcome to another video, but this one's gonna be if your dad is neglecting you, but Shota Ozawa. Before this chaos starts of the school year, Shota was always there. He was the one who personally tutored you. His dark eyes focused on your homework as you sat at the kitchen table. He was a man of few words, but his presence was a shield that as Yue took more of his time, the eraser head, everyone knew, began to swallow up the father you loved. You told yourself it was fine. He was a hero, a teacher, a busy man. You practiced being invisible, thinking it was the best way to support him. But then came Hitoshi Shinso. The father saw a reflection of his younger self in that boy, and suddenly the time he used to spend with you was re-outed to the training grounds, leaving you standing in the hallway, watching his back as he left with someone else's future in his hands. It was a Saturday. Hoping for a fragment of his attention, you approached him while he was packing his yellow sleeping bag, your voice small and hopeful. Dad, I was thinking, maybe we can go get some soda. Just for an hour. Shota didn't even look up from his bag. His movements are some input. Not today. I have an extra training session with Shinso. He needs to master the blending cloth before the joint exam. The words hit you like a physical weight. Oh, right. Shinso. You whispered, but he was really heading for the door. He was already heading for the door. You watched him leave without a second glance. That moment, the depressive fog you've been fighting finally settled into you. You weren't his daughter anymore. You were just another piece of furniture in his apartment. You retreated to your room and locked the door. Days blend into weeks. You didn't come out for dinner, and when you did move, it was only to get water in the middle of the night. Shota noticed your absences, but he rationalized it. He thought you were just being stubborn, throwing a teenage tantrum that he didn't have the emotional energy to deal with. He was too tired and focused on his classes and Shinso's progress to see the heavy, suffocating silence coming from behind your door. He assumed you'd come out when you're ready. He didn't realize that you were slipping away into the dark place where the only light comes from the screen of your phone. Finally, after weeks of silence that felt too heavy even for him, Shota pushed open your door. He expected to see you pouting or studying, but the sight before him made his blood run cold. You were curled up in bed, looking smaller than he remembered, your eyes red, rimmed, and hollow. You didn't even look up when he entered. On the screen in front of you, a video was playing, another version of you, maybe 6 years old, laughing as Shota lifted you onto his shoulders after his first day as a pro hero. The sound of your joyful, high-pitched laughter filled the quiet, dark room, contrasting painfully with the broken girl laying there now. Shota froze. The rational, cold teacher disappeared, and for the first time in years, he felt a crushing wave of guilt. You saw the way you were clinging to those digital memories because the real version of him had become a stranger. Sorry, I about cried. I just did my fucking makeup. Heroes while he was busy teaching another boy how to be a hero. He had failed to be the hero his only daughter needed. Name? Ryan? He whispered, his voice cracking, a sound of rare, and it finally made you look at him. He walked over to the edge of the bed and sat down, his heavy presence making the mattress dip. He didn't know what to say. I'm sorry. I felt too small for the hole he left in your heart. He reached out, his hands trembling slightly as he brushed a stray hair from your forehead, just like he used to when you were little. I forgot, he choked out. His eyes glistened with unshed tears. I was so focused on the world outside that I forgot I was the center of yours. I'm not leaving today. Hold on, let me go. Okay, I'm good. Or tomorrow. We're going to fix this. I'm so sorry, kiddo. You didn't answer right away, but you let him pull you into a hug, buried your face into his capture surf that smelled like hope and old coffee. Finally feeling a tiny speck of warmth return to your cold, gray world. Shotazawa hung up his phone that night and sat in front of the door. He was no longer a teacher or a hero. He was just a father ready to do anything to regain his daughter's old laughter. Aww. That was nice. And I was just gonna follow. So I guess that's it. Bye bye.